the form, meaning, and function. Now I need you please to have your notebooks and focus just for a few minutes and you will be done. So please focus with me. They are very easy things that we're going to take. The first thing that we're going to take is when I want to express what? Enthusiasm. Enthusiasm meaning that you are excited about something. Okay, so if you want to remember, enthusiasm is when you are excited about something. Okay, now how I'm going to use them with intensifiers. Intensifiers are those words. We call them intensifiers. And adjectives. Now I have here, before I use the intensifiers, I have to know that there are gradable adjectives and non-gradable adjectives. What is the meaning of gradable and non-gradable? Some adjectives, they are gradable. يعني قابلة للقياس بالدرجات هكذا. يعني ممكن تكون little, ممكن تكون more, ممكن تكون very. Okay, but non-gradable adjective لا، خلاص هي adjective وصفت بها الشيء وانتهينا. ما أقدر أقول إن هي هذه المرة little ولا هذه المرة more. No, it's all what? One adjective that I'm going to use. Now you will understand more. With the gradable adjective, if you want to remember them, just do this. So it will be a little and then more, then more. So they are gradable. يعني قابلة للقياس. Okay, the meaning of gradable adjectives يعني صفات قابلة للقياس. So, for example, I need you just to have or to remember the ones that you have in your book. Okay, so you have scary, good, interesting, small, and big. How you're going to use intensifiers with them? You have only those intensifiers. Very, really, and quiet. مثلا, I'm watching a movie. I'm going to say, this movie is very scary. And then someone will say that, no, it's not. Just a little bit scary. You see? I said the word scary or the adjective scary. My friend also said the adjective scary, but we have what? Different scariness. Yani I say it that it's very scary, which is very much, but for her it's a little bit scary. The same thing with really. Really, here I can say really good, which means very good. I can say really interesting. I can say really small. Not only small, but really small. It could be extra small. Or also I can say quiet. Quiet big. Quiet interesting. You see that? You see, Ola? How can I use it as a gradable? The adjectives? Okay. Let me write this also more. For example, as we said, this movie is very scary. So it means here what? A lot or more. Okay. Needed to underline or highlight very in order to know. For example, I can say, can someone give me example? Using very or really or quiet with one of those adjectives. Describe anything. Describe the house. Is it? Yes, Joanne.
The food is really good.
The food, very nice. The food is really good. So I understand from the sentence that it is what? Very delicious. Or I can say so delicious. It's not only delicious, very delicious. Okay. What else I can say, Sarah?
This book is very big.
Very good.
Or is
This
really big.
Yes, very good. This book is very, or I can say really, what? Big, which means a lot or more, as we're going to say. Like, to understand this more, also Faye said that the fashion art is really interesting. Yes, very good. Okay. هذه نسميها ماذا؟ gradable adjectives. مو فيها books big. There are books that are big, but there are some books they are very big. يعني هذا قابل للقياس. الصفة big قابلة للقياس. Small أيضا قابلة للقياس. ليس كل الأشياء عندما أقول عنها صغيرة هي نفس الحجم، نفس الصغر، صح؟ تختلف. نفس الشيء interesting. There are things that are very interesting. You cannot take your eyes out of them. And there are things that are interesting, but يعني not that interesting. Okay? So they are gradable. يعني قابلة للقياس. في منها شيء عالي، في منها شيء منخفض. هذا the meaning of gradable adjectives. You're late يا ليلى and Jude.
تيتشر حسن مثلا كيف تأتي في الاختبار؟
طيب, now I'm going to explain the non-gradable adjectives and I'm going to tell you how it's going to be in the exam. The next one is non-gradable. يعني صفات غير قابلة للقياس. ما ينفع تقول إن هي لا هذه المرة قليل هذه المرة كثير، لا هي هكذا غير قابلة للقياس. Big and small مثلا هنا قابل للقياس. But here for example I have terrifying, which is something that is very bad, or amazing, or fascinating, tiny, massive, which is very big. Okay, so I'm going to use the intensifiers with them: absolutely, really, and quiet. Okay, so for example I can say this thing is absolutely terrifying. Absolutely يعني ليست مثل very جدا. Absolutely يعني هكذا، يعني كأني أقول بشكل مؤكد إنه this thing is
قطعا يعني قطعا.
yes, قطعا. Yes, very good جوان. قطعا. So absolutely tiny. Okay, tiny أساسا صفة غير قابلة للقياس. خلاص tiny أنا أفهم إنه هو very small. Massive I understand that it means very big. So absolutely massive فقط هذه للتأكيد هنا. Okay, ليست مثل هذه لحساب الدرجات. طيب, if you notice you can see that I have really here, I have really here also. I have quiet here, and also I have quiet here. Now, what is the difference between really here and really there? Quiet here and quiet there. Look at the note and please highlight the note, Ya Ola, because it's very important. It says that we can use really with both kinds of adjective. يعني أنا ممكن أستخدم really في ال gradable adjectives و non-gradable. Okay? لما أنا أستخدمها, it means a lot in gradable and non-gradable. But when we use quiet before a gradable adjectives, it means a little. Only before a gradable adjectives. If I use quiet, يعني quiet big, okay? I mean what? A little big. Okay, it's big, but a little big. If I said quiet small, I mean what? A little small. Okay? لكن when I use quiet here with the non-gradable, I mean what? Completely. You see? هنا دائما يتحدث عن الأحجام، يا إما a little يا إما a lot. Okay? لكن هنا يا إما يقول مثلا completely, absolutely, something that is what? Doesn't talk about the size, doesn't talk about the grade. No. Okay? Like, the important question is how it's going to be in the exam. In the exam, I can say, for example, okay, and your choices are I would make it only here, saying quiet. Which one is the correct answer?
Very.
very.
Yes, very. صح, عندي quiet وأنا quiet أستطيع أستخدمها مع big, but I told you that the quiet that I mean here is what? Is completely. So yes, yeah. So you're not going to choose quiet here. Of course, you have to choose very. Okay. The same thing if I said If I said you are late يا وريف, you are very late. How can I say that? طيب. Really? I don't want to really. Very. And B. What is the correct answer? This book is tiny.
Quiet.
We have very, quiet as a little, or quiet as a completely.
Quiet as a completely.
Very good. Why we choose quiet as a completely? Because quiet, when it means completely, is the only one that I use here, according to the choices that I have, is the only one that I use with the adjective tiny. Okay? But a little, no, I cannot. صح quiet موجودة هنا، موجودة quiet. لكن quiet التي هنا مفترض معناها completely. Quiet التي هنا معناها a little. Okay? So my advice to you أولى، حتى وأنت تذاكري ربما تنسين هذا النوت، ربما لا تقرأينه، اكتبي هنا في الكتاب، اكتبي quiet واكتبي تحتها a little ما بين قوسين إنه هذا معناها a little. Okay, because this is how you're going to have it in the exam. Here quiet. Okay, اكتبي تحتها أيضا ما بين قوسين completely. So you won't forget. Maybe you will skip the note, maybe you will not read the note. Okay, you will forget once we go into the lessons. So just write this down in order not to forget. Quiet completely, and here quiet a little. Okay, I'm not going to bring any adjective that is out of the book. Those are the adjectives that are with you. Only those adjectives. Okay?
Okay. Teacher, زينب تقول إنها تشارك معك في الشات.
Yes, I can see that, Zainab. Thank you. طيب, can I erase this?
No, just 1 minute, please, teacher.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Okay, now let's move on to the next thing. But the next thing is the conditional sentence, and I think you've taken this grammar before. But we're going to take two types of the conditional sentence here. Whether I'm going to take conditional sentence with the present, and I'm going to take it also with the future. Now, conditional sentence means the sentence that I have a condition in it, which means that it has if or when. يعني جملة شرطية. Okay, conditional sentence يعني جملة شرطية. Okay, now pay attention أولى, when I have the conditional sentence in a sentence that has both the verbs are in the present. Now write with me. We call this type zero type. Okay, so zero type. It's when I have the sentence here, subject plus the verb, okay, and I will write that the verb is in the present simple. Okay, but before that I can start with if or when, and then the subject, then the verb in the present simple, then comma, again I'm going to have the subject and then the verb in the present simple. طيب لماذا هذا الconditional sentence سميناه zero type؟ لأنه I use it only with facts. Okay, something that is actually going to happen. خلاص, for sure it's going to happen. So I call it zero type. How, for example, I'm going to say that? I'm going to say, for example, if I boil, oh, sorry, if I heat, I think if I heat the water in, I heat the water, no. If I heat the water 100 degrees, okay, so what's going to happen? Ula, if I heat the water to 100 degrees, every water, if you heat it to 100 degrees, what's going to happen when you heat the water when you want to make coffee? It what? Start with the verb it. Do you know the meaning of boils?
يغلي.
Yes, very good. So this is a fact. It doesn't happen anything else if you heat the water to 100 degree? No. If you heat it to 100 degree, it's what? It boils. So I have here the verb. As you can see, I have here, I have the, if I heat the water, this subject and a verb in the present simple. And then the next one, which is the result, I have the condition and the result. The result is it boils, also is in the present simple. لأجل ذلك سميناها zero type. If you said, يا زينب, if you used well, we're going to use it later in the next type. If you used well, we cannot use it here because it's not a fact, okay? I have to use it when something is a fact, so I'm not going to use well here. Also, for example, if you have an example, Ola, please tell me. Joanne, are you raising your hand or you forgot?
Sorry, teacher, I forgot.
Okay. طيب, for example, I want you to complete the sentence. If you write the completion of the sentence in the chat. If you touch the fire, يلا. Give me a completion of the sentence, but in the present simple. Write it in the chat, please. If you touch, you cannot use well. We are not going to use well here. Okay? So if you touch the fire, what's going to happen? Present simple only. What do you think? Again, Jana, we cannot use the future. If you touch the fire, you, instead of gonna, remove gonna. Yes, Faye. Yes, some burning will happen. You, yes, very good. You get hurt. If you touch the fire, sorry, if you touch the fire, you get hurt. This is the fact, okay? That's why here it says that in the conditional sentence zero type, both the part of the sentence are in the present simple. I'm not going to use what? Anything. مو دائما نحن نستخدم present simple in facts. فلأجل ذلك في هذا التايب أيضا لازم تستخدميه في two parts. في القسمين. You have to use what? The present simple. Okay? So for example also, one more example. Ola, is it clear? Or maybe you didn't understand?
It's clear, لكن صعب أن نجعلها قليلا بدون will.
نعم.
صعب في مثال صح؟
Yes.
Yes, because we have to think about facts. Yes, very good, yeah. Who's writing this? Joanne, it burns your hand. Just write the S after burn. if I put very good, nice sentence, yeah, Zainab. Zainab said, if I put with P, not B, if I put too much weight on the table, it breaks. Very good. If I, yes, very good, yeah, Zainab. So again, ثالث, pay attention with me. When I say, if the baby is hungry, this is a sentence in the present simple, okay, Faith? This is a sentence in the present simple. The baby, adjective, subject, and then is the verb in the present simple. So complete the sentence. If the baby is hungry, what babies?
Crying.
Yes, Faith?
He gets crying.
Yes, very good. I would say he cries. If the baby is hungry, he cries. Both the sentence are, or both part of the sentence are in the present because it's a fact. Any baby who's hungry always cries. So he cries. Okay. طيب, clear until now? هؤلاء. وصلت الفكرة؟
هو سهل لكن قليل يعني. لا
نستطيع أن نقول في الجملة الثانية you must feed him.
I must feed him. must و might و may لا يفضل أن نضعها هنا لأنها هنا لا تتحدث جدا عن الفاكت. الفاكت خلاص جملة وفعل أساسي موجود فيها. must we don't consider it as a verb here. Very good. Jumana said if you put chicken in the oven it cooks. أمسحي being cooked تصبح it cooks. It's a fact. Okay. طيب. I will give you later exercises. Now let's move on. The next type is going to be easy for you. Just write this down in your notebook or take a screenshot.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Don't worry, I will give you exercises to make sure that you understand it very well. طيب, the next thing that we have is when I have the same thing, the conditional sentence, but the next type or the result, it would be what? In the present, in the future form. هذه, it doesn't have to be facts. It's all on you. Okay? Very good, Faye. If you study well, you get a good mark. Of course, anyone who study well, he gets good mark. Very good. Now in this type, we call it conditional sentence. Now not 0, it's going to be type 1. Oops. It's going to be type 1 here. So I will start with if or when, okay, and then subject. This is the sentence of if or when. The subject and the verb here should be in the present simple, okay, and then comma. The next one, it's going to be subject and then will or going to or be going to, whether it's is or are, okay, and then verb 1, of course, after the future verb 1. Okay, I could call it what? Conditional sentence type 1. If you don't leave now, you will be late. Okay, so what is the condition? ما هو الشرط? If you don't leave now. طيب, what is the result? What's going to happen if I didn't leave now? You will be late. Can you see? This is in the present simple. دائما جملة if في النوع الأول هنا دائما جملة if تكون present simple. خلاص نعرف إنه في كل الأنواع جملة if لازم تكون present simple. خلاص؟ جملة if or جملة when نفس الشيء. Okay, but the second one, which is the result, it's going to be what? In the future. طيب, By the way, in this grammar, I can start from here and then until here. I can say, you will be late if you don't leave now. Okay, it doesn't have to be if in the beginning all the time. No. So I think this type is very easy, صح?
Yes.
صح.
Yeah. Give me your examples. Zainab said here, if you don't eat well, you will be weak. Very good. If you don't eat well, you will be weak. This is your sentence. You don't have to have facts. It's all about you and your sentence. So if you don't eat well, you will be weak. Yes, Ola. Yes, Jude, you were saying?
No, لم أقل شيء.
Okay. If you don't study, you will fail. Very good, Zainab. Ola, give me your sentence. يلا هنا.
If you don't sleep, you will be tired.
Very good, excellent. If you don't sleep, you will be tired. Excellent. What else? Yes, Ola. Very good, Sarah. If you don't sleep early, you will be late for school. If you don't sleep early. Ola, do you understand this grammar?
Yes, it's very easy.
Yes, it's very easy. If you don't sleep early, you will be late for school. Rimaz said, if you eat a lot, you will be fat. Very good. Not for all the people. Some people, they eat a lot, but they don't get fat. But it's a good sentence, correct. Grammatically, it's correct. Jana said, you will pass the exam if you study hard. Very good. If you will pass the exam if you study hard. Yes, Romana, do you have an example?
Yes.
Yes,
When
please.
you wash your clothes, they will be clean.
When you wash, very good, you used when. When you wash your clothes,
They will be clean.
they will be clean. Excellent, very good. Maria said, if you exercise without eating, you will get dizzy. Excellent, very good. If I have enough strawberries, Faye said, I will bake a strawberry cake. Excellent, Allah. I want a strawberry cake, Faye. If you don't drink water, it's going to wilt. What is the meaning of wilt? What do you mean, Jude, by wilt?
يعني يصبح
Yes?
ذابل أو شيء.
Yes?
يصبح شيء ذابل يعني ذابل
Yes,
هكذا.
you will be pale. Yes, very good. Yes. Okay, so now I think it's very clear. Zainab said, if you don't brush your teeth, your mouth will smell dirty. Very good. Excellent. If you don't eat healthy, you won't grow up. الله هذه نصيحة الأمهات جود. إذا لم تأكلوا إذا لم تأكلي لن تكبري. Very good. Okay, so we will stop here, and this one is very long, and we will complete inshallah on Sunday. طيب, did you finish your project unit 4? Did you finish the project of unit 4?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so I'm waiting for you to send it to me, but I will send you a Padlet link in order to send it to me. Okay, not today, maybe tomorrow I will send it to you.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you, teacher.
you're welcome.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Have a nice weekend.
Have a nice weekend. Enjoy your weekend.
You too, teacher.
Okay, let me take the attendance quickly. Anhal, are you here?
Yes, teacher.
And Jana Sabagh, are you here? Jana Sabagh, she's absent. And Jude Ridwan,
جنى موجودة.
hey, you didn't
Yes,
answer.
teacher.
And Al-Juri, are you here?
Yes,
Dima?
teacher.
Okay, Dima.
موجودة.
Rimaz is here. Rimas Pillow. Rimas Pillow, are you here? عائشة القرني، عائشة قازنلي.
نعم موجودة.
موجودة.
Okay, thank you. غلا.
موجودة.
فرح المحسن، فرح زيتوني.
نعم.
And فرح المحسن. فرح وليد, Faye is here.
موجودة.
Okay, Layan.
Yes, teacher.
And Hannah is here. Radin, are you here?
Yes, teacher.
Dania is here. Layla.
موجودة.
Juan is here. Mariam Awari. Lara.
مريم موجودة.
لارا موجودة.
Sarah Muhammad. Rama Abdulaziz.
رامي موجودة.
Okay, Zainab. Warif. زينب موجودة. وريف.
موجودة.
Okay, Lujain.
Yes, teacher.
Jude Ghazi is here. Lama Mansour. أرسليه مرة أخرى يا هدير في البادلت إذا أمكن، حتى يعني يكون خلاص أنا عندما أصححها أرى في مكان واحد. لما منصور is absent. هديل is here. سارة بوارشي is here. رزان. طيب ليان عبد الله she's here and جمانة is here. جود باسم.
موجودة يا معلمة.
ماريا is here. ريماس.
موجودة.
and حصة. رينا.
موجودة رينا.
حصة is absent. ريتال. Okay, and Jana is here. Okay, bye bye.
معلمة أنا موجودة.
Yes, I know.
Thank
Okay,
you, teacher.
you're welcome. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you. You too, teacher. Teacher,
Yes.
أنا حضرتيني؟
Yes, Dania. Yes, Farah, I attend you. Please pay attention when I call your name. I did call your name. Have a good day, Rimas. Lama العوفي. Okay, yes, I forgot you, Lama. But you are here, صح؟ أنا حضرتك إنك هنا. Yes. Okay, bye.